Kia ora, everybody. So this is something different. I don't usually do these types of pieces, but those of you who don't know who this person is, this is Nipsey Hussle, who's a rapper, American rapper who passed away 31st of March this year. And I just wanted to share a piece on him. So I literally had no clue who he was before his death, and I saw his photos being shared around when he passed away from a lot of famous people like LeBron James and a lot of rappers, and it got me curious about who he was, and I started looking into him and all the things that he'd done. And man, he was a super inspirational fella, and he was really into making himself better and into growing himself and his people, and he did a lot for his community. So he's from LA, and he grew up there, and just from the little bit that we know about the area, it's not easy growing up in a place like that, and to see what he's done for his community and hear about the things that he's done for his community, that's super inspiring for someone who he comes from the bottom pretty much. And he's done he created multiple stores. He created a shared working space called Vector 90, and he's it's like just watch his videos, just watch his interviews. I've been watching like heaps of his interviews since I found out of his passing, and now I realize why the whole hip-hop community and the LA community is hurting, because of the things that he's done and what he represented. And he was only 33 years of age, and on this journey that I've been on the last few years, about wanting to be better for not only myself but for my whānau and my people. He's a person who was doing that, and so I understand why everyone is so hurt from his passing. Those of you who don't know, he was shot outside his store, the Marathon Clothing, on the corner of Slauson and Crenshaw, which is in LA. And sad time. But I was just watching an interview last night with him, and he was talking about Black Panther. So his father was born in Africa, and when he was watching Black Panther, he was talking about Killmonger, who, if you guys haven't seen the movie, he's a villain in the movie, but he's a villain that you can empathize with. So like the movie, in the movie his father was born in Africa as well, in Wakanda. Eric Killmonger's character is from Oakland, California, and he was the first generation in America, and so he had that kind of disconnect to where he came from. And Nipsey Hussle could relate to that, growing up in LA and not knowing his home. And he was talking about a trip that he took home when he was 18, back to Africa, and just how eye-opening it was for him. And he said he came back a different person, a better person. And one big thing he was talking about from there was food. So he said every lunchtime, every day, no matter if you're at work or school, all the businesses would close down other than restaurants at lunchtime, for everyone to go home and eat lunch with their families, and then everything will carry on at 3 p.m. and I thought it was cool. And he's just talking about like breaking bread with your family and coming closer together, and these are the sort of values that this person has. And even if you listen to his lyrics, he talks about a lot of deep themes. Even just watching his partner Lauren London talking at his funeral the other day, and she was talking about how when he went to bed he'll be listening to audiobooks on his headphones, and when he woke up in the morning he'd play music for his children. It's like he's a rare type of person to come across. So there are not many people that I've never met or never knew about when they're alive that I looked up to this much. And he has a saying, his company was called the Marathon, and that was because it was a metaphor for life. It's not a sprint, it's a marathon. And It's about perseverance and, you know, grinding and chipping away slowly but surely, and, you know, eventually you'll get to the things and the places you want to be in. Yeah, I hope this piece does a bit of justice to his legacy, and I'm glad to have lived in a time that he lived in, and yeah, witness what he has done. So yeah, this is for him and his family and his friends and anyone who believes in those same values, you know, about the marathon and about being better not only for yourself but for your people around you and your communities, and in my case, my culture being Māori. Yeah, this is my little addition into the great life of Nipsey Hussle. So, moi mai rā te rangatira.